victim claims Hebron is known as a violent and dangerous person in the homeless community.
So we in here.
That's why she says watching this viral TikTok video is triggering.
I've been struggling since then.
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know it's wild. Jaded Gemini to the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So
And this highlight just so happens to do with somebody who went from the big house to homelessness. Unfortunately, that's what happens to a lot of people. And a good deed fell upon them, but that paperwork crept up. And some of his victims came forward. And now there is a big lump sum of money raised online for this man. And the internet is torn.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your favorite YouTube couple. Top 5, top 10, not out here swindling.
Right.
But yeah, bro, your past can creep up on you when you got them charges.
Especially when there's big bucks on the line.
Yeah, some big
I don't remember if I brought this up, but a TikToker saw the man on the street and offered to help him. Recorded her whole good deed, and the internet was like, girl, let us give you some money so you can help him out. Why do they keep doing that? Can I just say that real quick?
Tax write-off?
No, I'm talking about the internet. How many times have we seen these YouTubers from the 2010s? Remember, that was like a trend where they would go, what was that dude's name? Fredo.
Okay.
Right?
Something like that.
Something like light skin. With a light-skinned baby mama, and yeah, where they would go out and get homeless people
and give them some money real quick.
Give them some money and like
food.
Fun, and then people would send money. Like, have we not learned? Like, why is our solution to not just give this person the resources they need, but we're gonna give them like this massive lump sum of money that an average working class person would never see? Like,
yeah, like it won't kill them.
That part, like they won't go put it up their nose or go drink it.
Or I'm about to go buy a kilo of cocaine. You be like, oh no.
Bro, the Fredo person, I don't know. Check me in the comments. The homeless man that he helped skip town. He took all the money, skipped town, gambled, drank it all up, and then he spent it all. Ended up right back in a hotel for a little bit, and then he was homeless all over again.
And that's another thing. Some of these niggas, they need to be where the fuck they at so that they can figure that shit out. Bottom. That's kind of rock bottom.
Yeah, there are different levels of homelessness in 2024. There is different levels of homelessness because you have working class people that can't afford an apartment, living in their car. Like,
what happens to people that fuck over everybody that they know?
That part.
Where do they end up?
The street, and that's what this guy is.
Shit.
So
now, this nigga act like the woo lady done put something on his ass years ago, and then we tried to fix it.
Like, actually a murderer. He stabbed someone in the neck with a screwdriver.
He's a serial killer.
Then he got out of prison, went to a homeless shelter because nobody wanted to deal with him.
Not really.
And in the night, he came and put a pillow over a woman's head and just started beating the hell out of her. And that woman came forward after seeing that he's going viral. And she's like, hey, yo, actually, this is a very dangerous person.
This nigga snuffed me out. Damn, bro.
In the night?
In the night. Woke her ass up like she got somewhere to be.
In the night is
But you know what that behavior is reminiscent to? Some jail shit.
Right.
It's the pillow for me.
It's the pillow for me, too. Like, what are you doing?
It is a TikTok video of a college student in D.C. helping out a homeless man. It went viral, and a GoFundMe campaign raised more than $400,000 to help him.
But tonight, questions are being raised about the man's alleged criminal history. And
$400,000. That's why I said, why are we always raising, like, why are we not capping the GoFundMe at a reasonable amount?
This nigga said he about to get 10 kilos.
Like,
excuse me.
400,000?
This brother said he about to get 10 kilos.
I don't think people be realizing how much money that is.
It's quite a bit. It's
from Northwest with this exclusive report. Sierra?
The man in that viral TikTok video goes by Alonzo. Tonight, I exclusively spoke with a woman who says here in D.C. years ago when she was homeless, he beat her up, and now she's only sharing the harrowing details with Fox 5. The attack was caught on camera, and we want to warn you, it may be difficult to watch.
It's pretty bad.
This is exclusive video you will only see on Fox 5.
This is him, and this is the pillow. He brought his own pillow. Like, what are you doing?
Police say Alonzo Douglas Hebron.
Hey, pause that. Hey, whoa.
Could you imagine you sleep and somebody just start bro? Lock him back up. Did he not get locked up for this?
I ain't gonna lie. I know she was having like a hell of a nightmare. I know if she was having a nightmare, then punches start feeling real as hell. Or if she was having a good dream, that shit probably got warped as fuck.
What made him do that?
Crack.
And then she's like, she's a woman. Like, why?
It was either crack, meth. No, this is Baltimore, D.C., crack.
He literally got on top of her. Like, I know she probably thought she was about to die. That's what you do when you're going to kill somebody. You put a pillow over their face. That's what you do
when you don't want nobody making no noise.
Oh, my God.
You just need to snuff them out real quick. That's pretty wild, bro.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, bro.
It's giving Chris Brown.
He actually reminded my uncle. That's why when I came home, we have an uncle back at home that we call Unc. And he just reminded my uncle.
Yeah,
I'm
TikTok
like,
calls him
and
Unc.
then naturally, he's just real cool, real respectful, and I'm just, okay, I like you.
The past 2 days, these two, Sanaya Graydon and Alonzo, have been on a mission.
You know your shoe size?
9.
9? Okay, well, pick out whatever you want, and I'm here. I'll be patient.
After meeting on the street and learning that the man who asked for tea had cancer.
I just didn't want to leave him with just tea. I wanted to leave him with more. So I wanted to help him as much as I could. So that's why he saw me running around all over DC.
The entire thing has been shared on TikTok.
He was in pain. It was like really hard to watch. And I'm like, no, I want to post this. Dang, originally $10,000. That's crazy.
The community reacting by donating over $300,000 to a GoFundMe Graydon started just for him.
So, you know,
let's donate. Let's do something. Like, let's see where this can go. My original
stuff like this, the ratios don't always have to be certain ways, but GoFundMe, you would have had to get all of that. And like you said, bro, that's enough to where it's like, bro,
that's changing someone's life. That's a life insurance policy. Like,
bro,
what?
This dude is probably still going to get all this money. You know that, right?
Oh, we're going to talk about what happened with the money.
Oh, God.
The goal was $10,000.
Graydon says she's still trying to figure out how all the money will be used. The goal is to get him permanent housing, help with cancer treatments, and possibly a trust. And as her story continues to circulate, she...
No shade, but like this grown ass man, he's literally your aunt. He could be your daddy's daddy. You don't think he would know? I get what you're saying now, because it's like, bruh, there's a lot of different types of homelessness now in 2024, and like he's not given.
Don't save him. He don't want to be saved, bro.
He don't want to be saved.
This nigga just wanted a tea real quick. That's all he asked for.
He asked for a tea.
A nigga probably was about to go try to buy a beer or some shit, bro. You never know, dog.
He hopes other people can do similar acts of kindness.
Be kind, because you never know somebody's story. Everybody.
So what I'm gonna say, and not to jump the gun too much, but while it's on my mind, I do want to say this. I do agree that you should do kind stuff for others and everything. However, I feel like the act of kindness is magical in the moment. It does not need to be shared, and it doesn't need to be drugged. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It would be different if this was like, you know how you got the neighborhood dude that you see or whatever, that's, you know, maybe you give him $1, you talk to him, ask them how they're doing. Like, that's different. That's different. It's like, hey, I got a relationship with this person. I want to help them out. I want to raise some money. But I don't feel like every time you do a good deed, it has to be a GoFundMe. It has to be a TikTok or Instagram reel. It has to be a Facebook post. Like,
I just don't see how niggas will give $400,000 to some random crackhead, but
every
they
time.
won't actually go donate
every
to some
time.
like real deal shit.
Or to the crackhead on their block.
No, imagine
Every
what that
time.
400,000 can really do. Like if you know how to like
Right.
make that same GoFundMe for some like, but people's heartstrings, bro.
Yeah.
Because if it was some real positive shit that made sense, would people have actually donated? Hell, I seen a dude on Instagram like, hey, bro, donate to me so I could get this Hellcat. And he's gonna keep posting the Hellcat commercial every day.
Oh my gosh.
Until he gets the 70,000. This motherfucker's up to $3,000 right now. 3,000 already.
Oh wow.
People just donating $1 at a time. He's like, bro, all I need is $1 from 70,000 people. I get this Hellcat.
That's interesting.
got
I didn't know
3,000.
anybody actually. That's crazy. That's a lot of money to get in that short amount of time.
Hey man, crowdfunding is something else.
Man.
Yeah, he beat the memory out of that lady.
I
She didn't
know
know
that
what
was
happened.
ridiculous.
I'm an alcoholic in recovery. Last week was my 18 months.
Bro, they probably was having
anniversary.
crackhead beef. Nah,
And
you
the
know
last
that,
2
right?
days, yeah, I
Or
came
something.
close. I
don't know
didn't
what was going on,
because
but no one
he's not
deserves that.
worth it.
After an hour, we got
However, she does not fault the young lady for trying to help someone.
I was heartbroken. Heartbroken. I mean, first of all, kudos to the woman who did this. She meant well, and I do applaud her for that. I know it was a lot of work for her to do so. But portraying him as something he just simply isn't.
Records reveal back in November 2012, Hebron was
What did
sentenced
she?
to
How did
5
she
years in
portray him
prison.
as something he wasn't? Is he not a dying man? Because she never said he was.
So
this good
they
nigga.
gave him the nickname Unk. It was
He's an
very
unk.
endearing. Like, and it basically he is portrayed as somebody who is just kind, in need, all this
Oh, I
stuff.
get now, yeah,
When in
shit.
reality,
Now he is.
this person is
Shit.
violent.
5 years
This person
ago.
is, and I'm not gonna hold you, bruh. And I'm gonna just keep it a bean. When I first seen the original video, she was walking down the street just talking on TikTok, like making a TikTok video, and he came up behind her and was like, "Hey, can I get some for a tea?" And my first thought was, I thought that this was gonna be like a catcalling type video, because usually men don't just like approach you and like talk to you for real unless like they want something, you know. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then she flipped it and was like, yeah, I'm actually going to the store. Like, let me get something for you. And still, my mind on guard. I'm like, ooh, girl, maybe you shouldn't do that. But of course, it turned into a good moment. But I can't shake that initial feeling of when I saw him. It was on some like you said about jail and prison. Like, what could I get out of this? Like, what you got? What you trying to do? Like, can I get some tea? Like, what can I do with you? Like,
And it also goes to show, by that same logic and the same reason why that type of environment really shows the true nature of human life. Because it's like, yeah, this nigga is nice and kind now because he's fucking dying, bro.
Right.
But when you wasn't,
he old.
you was out here. And I'm side-eyeing two black eyes where they at, though, because it's like, bro, you just openly admitted you was on some crackhead shit. You're in recovery, nigga. You need to go make amends because you seem very pressed about that ass whooping still. But it's like, nigga, y'all was
I
in
would
the
be.
streets.
What the fuck?
Nigga,
I would be.
Naja, crackheads
That's
be
part
doing
of the
crackhead shit.
I know, but that's part of the trauma of being on the streets is that type of shit, getting beat up by
and if she
strangers,
wasn't
getting robbed.
actively in addiction, I would be like, you poor lady that was in the shelter. But I'm like, you probably stole this nigga crack pipe or some dumb shit. Bruh. Them niggas is ruthless.
Yeah.
And if you ain't
obviously.
never been around no true baser, bro, I don't even want to hear your input on that.
Yeah, but I don't want to
honestly.
make any excuse for him. Like, I just want that to be clear.
No,
I
I
don't
didn't
want to
say
make
he's
any
this
excuse
swell nigga.
for
I
him,
said he
bruh.
needs to be on the street. And he doesn't need 400,000 because some niggas do not deserve or need to be
No,
saved.
I agree
and
too.
they
But
deserve
I like
to be where the fuck
I like
they at.
earlier when we were on some like there's levels to homelessness now.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know? So when she said, you know, I'm 18 months clean or whatever, I'm like, okay, you're in that category. You know, that's what you spend your money on.
Type
That's
shit.
what that's what you do. Him, I don't know his yet. My assumption is that this case that y'all see on the screen, and then he got out, and like you said earlier, nobody wants to be around that. And how the internet sees him as unk, his actual family don't want shit to do with him.
Nigga, what is a unk? That's a streetwalker, nigga.
It's a term of endearment.
Nigga, that is a streetwalker or like, bro, that's a streetwalker. Fuck it. That's the nigga that want to come up to your car and rap for a goddamn free soda or a beer.
You funny.
That's the nigga that want to tap the roach and eat it. That's the nigga.
Again,
Bruh, I'm like, really, I'm trying here. But I don't want to put it all the way on her. I don't want to victim.
That's what I'm saying. I really don't want to give him any fucking shit at all. That video was crazy. We couldn't even play the whole video, bro.
5% sure that was about some crackhead shit. Or he thought that was the bitch that stole his crack pipe, and it was the wrong bitch. It was a case of mistaken identity. That's the other 15%. But it was some crackhead shit. For stabbing a man in the neck with a screwdriver during a fight on Queen Street in Northeast DC.
See, bro, he fight. That's what I'm saying. He fight. This isn't his MO. I don't even, nah.
Nigga, you don't think this was some crackhead shit too?
Yes.
The suspect's past also includes other assaults and robberies.
Bruh.
According to D.C. courts, Hebron was released to a halfway house last year in June 2023. He escaped and then was returned by the U.S. Marshal Service.
Bruh.
It's not clear when he was released.
Why is he on the street? How many people does he have to hurt before? I'm sorry. It's locked up for good. He will not stop. I don't know what they're waiting for.
They ain't gonna lock up.
Now, the victim you just heard from wants to make it clear it's not about the more than $400,000 that was raised for Alonzo. She's sharing her story because she does not want anyone else to get hurt.
Nah, she said, don't give him no more money.
I was about to say, it's definitely about the money.
Don't give him no more
who is he
money,
gonna hurt
bruh.
now with the $400,000? This nigga's about to go.
He's about to go
chill.
smoke it all up or drink it all up.
Bruh, he about to be
something.
chilling or dead. One or the other. Like, nigga, it's definitely about the money. That's why I'm like, are you recovered, bitch? You fucking hating like a motherfucker. You mad? But I get you. I'll be mad too, because that nigga definitely fucking did not have to do that. That was definitely uncalled for.
What do you think happened to the money?
Old girl closed the GoFundMe. Fuck it.
Nah, GoFundMe pulled the plug. You know they good for it.
They pulled it? Mm-hmm. Just because of who he was, that shit? That's crazy.
Because
that's wild.
It's kind of
they
like...
said GoFundMe said you can't be a bad person and
no,
get
babe.
good money.
It's a form of fraud. Remember, you know how we were over here talking about the semantics of like what unk is? At the end of the day, it's a term of endearment, and a certain thing was perceived to not only the public, but to the girl. Like, he made himself seem a certain type of way. Even she didn't know what the fuck was going on. She got scammed. So GoFundMe was like, yeah. And I even seen on TikTok, she was like talking to her family, like crying tears of joy. Like, I could tell she's a young person. She's very emotional.
She felt like she did something.
You know how some people think they ready for that clout shit and then they get it and it's too much? Yeah. That was the vibe I was getting from her. And her family was like very huddled around. I could tell she comes from good people. Look what she did. So I think GoFundMe was like,
bruh. Champion, bruh.
Yeah, I think GoFundMe was like, let's take some pressure off of you, bruh. You don't even got to worry about it because our name ain't about to be on this shit.
Oh, the people absolutely got their refunds.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They don't fuck around with that shit. And if the money ain't going to the person, it's definitely going back to the people for sure, for sure. And if you can't prove what your intent is, it's definitely. But that's why I was like, semantically, bro, the nigga is sick. He is dying. So I'm like, I don't see how the fuck he couldn't have got the fucking money for real.
Just like you said earlier, them old people, when they commit their crimes and they finally try to get
coming to them?
Oh, I'm sick. I can't see. My ear don't work. Like, man, shut up.
Stop the cap.
When you was just fine when you were free.
Or how about if your arms did work, boy, they be doing some fuck shit, boy.
Like what? Yeah, here's
I just like killing.
Just like being bad.
A GoFundMe page that has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for a man who's experiencing homelessness in D.C. The main question, what happens to all that money if it's determined that he is a danger to the community? Fox 5's Bob Barnard live in Northwest now to try and help us sort this all out. Hi, Bob.
That's fucked up.
Hey there, Marina. D.C. police say Alonzo, the homeless man seen in that TikTok video, is the same man who attacked a woman 4 years ago outside this church here. This is Foundry United Methodist Church on 16th Street here in Logan Circle. Want to show you first, though, the TikTok video again. This was shared
Look, see how she was just walking down the street
last week. The college student there, the young lady who's from California taking classes here in D.C.
Oh, that's what it is.
Was approached by this man
Cali
for a
people,
cup of tea.
Stop going other places and thinking the homeless people is like Cali. Cali homeless people, sometimes they be cool, sometimes they'll kill you. These homeless niggas out here, bro, they just want to get fucked up, bro. And if you trying to give them money, bro, they just gonna keep riding along, bro. Don't do that.
That's why I side-eyed him, because he didn't ask her for money. He said, do you want to get some tea? That's why my defense mode went up to like, oh, he's trying to holla at you type shit. Like,
shit, if he was, it worked.
I think that, I don't know, just now that I'm seeing who bro really is, allegedly, he probably was trying to holler, then saw the camera and was like, oh, let me keep playing this fucking role.
And if he
let
not
me be
done, exactly.
You know, let me be let me throw up my peace sign, let me look defenseless.
GoFundMe want to see them medical records, though. You got cancer, nigga. Where's the cancer?
Nah, you can't be being deceptive. You're right.
Nah,
they don't do that.
Bro. Where's the cancer at, pimp?
Then took him to CVS
and then you got actual cancer patients that got no money for their treatments.
All this
and you got 400 bands.
TikTok led to a GoFundMe page that has generated $400,000 in donations. However, there are questions about what should happen to all that money because of what happened in the video you're about to see. The second video is rather disturbing.
Hey, man. Stop playing this ass whooping. It's like y'all just don't want this nigga to get the money. God damn, bro. Niggas can't have shit.
You don't need it, bro. You over here beating this lady.
What if he a changed man?
Man, he ain't changed.
You don't know that?
Bruh, I'm telling you, the only change that happened is he got older, and he's gonna play
older and colder.
That
fuck it.
As
he outside.
His excuse.
Who is that?
A sense of remorse.
Maybe he's done with whatever he was doing in the past. So if he's a different person now, I would say, yeah, he should keep.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
My brother in Christ with the glasses.
Nah,
he
bruh.
has multiple battery charges. He stabbed someone in the neck with a screwdriver.
Niggas can change, Naja.
Bro ran away from the halfway house and had to get arrested
years
by the
ago.
marshal. Bro.
Is he dying?
Bro.
Is he dying? Because if he is, every unk that's on the street that be rapping, I'm sure they stab somebody with a screwdriver and beat a bitch, bro.
Bruh, I do not condone this behavior. I do not condone
Nobody ever said we did.
Bro. You're making excuses for him.
No, I'm just saying, bro. What about the axe murderer nigga? Remember that? Kai, the hashling slasher, didn't they make a GoFundMe for that nigga? He got the GoFundMe money. And he ended up killing somebody, but they gave him the money.
That was one event.
Nigga, it was
this
multiples.
person has multiple events throughout their whole life. Like, he's about to die of old age, low-key. Fuck cancer or whatever. He about to die of old age. His whole fucking life, he's been bad, bro.
Well, he might have changed.
He been
that was
being
years
bad.
ago.
No, he didn't. Now he just know he look like Papa. He can.
Nah, it's just
bad
because he got video footage beating up a white bitch, and that's just not ever going nowhere.
No,
bro.
he
the
literally annihilated her in his old age.
He violated her.
The
but
money
that was years ago.
Make his life better. I mean, that's a past sin that he committed. He could probably use that money to atone for that. If that makes
Did he
sense.
or did he not do
Did you
it?
hear that? Did you discuss?
Regardless
like
of what
did.
the situation, whatever.
The money make his life better. I mean, that's a past sin that he committed. He could probably use that money to atone for that, if that makes sense.
Anybody and
Well
everybody
said,
can
brother.
be redeemed, regardless of what the situation, regardless of the crime or the sin.
This
that's
is what I was
committed.
telling y'all about earlier.
And if he's
Y'all was on the
repentant
page.
and he's redeemed, then and if someone is offered to help him, then it could be a blessing.
That's some real shit, bro. I think there's.
Damn, not they donated $3,000 more dollars. Can y'all please
holding on to
stop?
that money safely, and that if anybody who's donated to this page, again collecting up to $400,000, wants their money back, they can request it.
I don't think nobody's gonna request it back because most of the people that wrote off that shit, it was a tax write-off. Nobody actually gives a fuck about donations. It's just some American shit that American people do because you're gonna have to pay taxes regardless, nigga. Might as well give it to some niggas. Straight up.
Instead of the government, right?
Straight up.
That's
Because
what I
fuck
do
Uncle
too.
Sam, nigga. Because you know what they gonna do. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But honestly,
I was gonna
bro,
say,
give that nigga the money, bro.
I was gonna say, if you guys did donate, why don't you just leave a comment, edit the comment, and say, I would prefer my funds to go to the poster, like to the girl, because she's a college student. All that money, that could have had her tuition paid. Could have got her a car.
That is a good
You get what I'm saying?
Let's give her the money.
That's the real of why y'all even wanted to donate, is because she made all of us feel good. We were like, wow, that was we don't see that anymore, you know?
You really
give her the money.
I
fuck him. She don't got no record. Her life is just starting. All in favor?
All in favor of giving her the money? Drop a corn emoji in the chat.
Nah, for real, bro, because that is crazy. Bro, is
I'm telling
wild.
you, bro.